Hello everyone and welcome back to another coach interview of the CPC Season 4. Today I have with me our off-season champion, Johnny. Give a warm welcome to the fans. Johnny.
What's up, CPC fans? You got Johnny Risepool here for the first time on this channel, I think.
Yeah, for sure. We haven't uploaded much over the past few months, I believe. So, to get straight in, how did you enjoy our off-season? Obviously, you became the champion. You, I think, went undefeated, had a pretty strong team. Was it a walkover? Was it really a fighting? Was it some luck involved? Would you describe it?
I mean, it's obviously that there is going to be some luck involved. We play a game of chances. I mean, hacks happens. I definitely got lucky at a few points throughout this off-season. I mean, my real Nicholas like to get SPDF drops and stuff like that. But you can't win a championship without getting lucky from there to there, from time to time, so it's sort of part of the game. I really did enjoy the off-season, though. It taught me a lot about Gen 7 mechanics, things that I like, things that I actually didn't like about my team. I found out a lot of stuff I actually didn't like. But I fixed that with some free agencies. It was definitely a challenge. I think, yes, there was a lot of good competition in there, but it was fun. Like, especially with the beginning of the new generation, trying out stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it also showed me that I don't like free draft. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I can feel you on that one. That's like some people really like it, but most of them just think the drafts are way too broken. It's not that fun as just like tiering or pricing.
Yeah, you just can't prepare for everything adequately.
Mm-hmm.
There's always going to be that one mon that you maybe feel doesn't have a great matchup, and you don't prep as much for it, and when your opponent brings it regardless, and you just lose because you can't prep for 10 OU and UU mons who's took small on tiers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. So how did you get into competitive Pokemon? Like starting probably like around Gen 6 or something?
Yeah, I started mid-Gen 6, actually only ORAS. I played ORAS before I played XY.
Okay.
I played like the cartridge games till Gen 4, then I stopped because I didn't like Gen 5. I've never touched it actually. Or I just started it on an emulator but never finished it. And yeah, but sometime then, with all this new hype with Mega Evolutions, I watched a Pokemon video which was like randomly popping up in my YouTube site. And there I got to know like Nappy, Shady, and all that. And from them and from the UCL, and the GBA then later, I got to learn. I found Joe Pokemon, and like I think with many people, his videos got me into competitive, and it started clicking Showdown, making some random attempts, failing drastically. With time, it got a bit better, and then one day I like also considering draft format because that's like the main thing I play right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, I ladder from time to time, but apart from that draft format, I was randomly watching an A-Drive stream one evening. I think it's actually like my only A-Drive stream I was ever watching, and never touched it. Then like shiny hunting isn't just how can you watch a guy walk through? I don't understand. But there was this random guy in the chat asking if I wanted to join the draft league, and I have been watching UCL and GBA as I said, so I was pretty hyped to do that because I never got a chance. It was showdown based, so I could do it. I joined, and there I met, I mean the league itself was pretty hot garbage, but I did pretty well. And I met PokeRob and Dark was there, two of my best friends in the community, and it all went from there. We had our friends group forming, Rob got into the GPC, we had our friends league, which actually got quite competitive. We have a lot of good players in there. Esther joined, Jose, the Shiny Weavile, was there from the beginning. Eric, Heavy Metal Pokemon, Dom's Game Room, and yeah, with all of those, it kind of took me in, and then I joined the GPC. Yeah, and here I am.
Yeah, really nice, and it's like always really nice that when you first start, and then now still to this day you still have like the guys who you started with in the format, still they are really close to you there. I think that's very nice.
Yeah, definitely. I talk way too much. You should put a disclaimer before the video starts.
No, that's it's fine, man. So you started in Gen 6, but now we are currently in Gen 7. How do you feel the transition went? How do you feel about the current meta? Obviously, Ultra Beast and Tapus are a big impact. I think the other ones not that much, but maybe some hidden gems here and there. But how do you like it?
I have drafted, I think, 3 or 4 teams in Gen 7 meta so far, and I think the least of them actually had a Gen 7 mon. It's like, not that I don't want to try them, but I've never felt like, apart from the obvious round 1 and 2 picks, I personally don't think round 1 is a Tapu Koko and Tapu Fini aren't round 1 picks. People should get over that.
Yeah.
I never really found myself drafting them because they couldn't really compete. But still, they cover some nice niches. But on the other hand, with that many Pokemon being still available, they really don't shine because they do things other Pokemon do better for most of the time. So there are a lot of Gen 7 ones that aren't decent, like not as game-breaking as I actually would have hoped for. The bigger mechanic change that affected our draft format, in my opinion, are Z moves.
Yeah.
And the new Pokemon.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Do you like Z moves? Like, do you want to have all Z moves available, so also support, or do you think limiting to offensive is better? Do you like multiple Z users, one Z user, like all mons can use Z moves?
I mean, with everything in draft here, it's like you can prepare to an extent. The thing, it's the same thing with free draft and point system all over again. You have to have some limitation, in my opinion, to make it possible to actually prepare adequately for everything. Support Z-moves can be prepped for. It's more difficult, and I haven't really tested them because I've only used like offensive Z-moves so far in League. I'm really hyped to see the PPL use it this season. Maybe I can form an opinion based off that, so I'm not sure. But offensive Z-moves, they should be limited to some Pokemon. I don't know if it depends on the size of the rosters you draft and the points available in the tiers. Because even if you have, it comes with the tier draft, right? If you have one high tier Z-move user, that's obviously really good, but the one high tier or 2 high tier Z-move users are harder to prepare for than like a high tier Z-move user and a really low tier Z-move user. So I think it should be limited to some, but I don't think it should be banned. It's a great mechanic. It makes offense a lot more prevalent than actually defense.
Yeah, for sure.
You have to focus a lot more on being able to offensively check threats on your opponent's team rather than being able to switch in, because if they go for a Z-move on the switch in, you actually can't switch in accordingly. So it changed the meta a lot in that regard.
Yeah, I think I agree mostly on most parts with the Z moves. I definitely don't think they should be banned. Like, they kind of are the main defining factor for Gen 7, and I still like them, and I like the animations on Wi-Fi, not so much because they take way too long. But I don't play Wi-Fi currently, so that's all fine.
I haven't finished Sun and Moon. Similar, I bought it. When it came out, I played the second island. I got bored. Like they hold your hand way too much.
Yeah, for sure. So, how confident are you when we are looking at the season?
Can we talk about the draft yet? Like, not revealing the mons, but we're mid draft right now.
Yeah, we are currently mid draft.
So far, I have a pretty cool team. I like my team, so I think it really fits my style. A couple of mons I have used, a couple of mons I never use. I'm really happy with it, so that actually make me look really forward to this season. We have a lot of great competition. We have people from the NPL in here. We have a lot of people I know from the offseason who are really, really solid. And then there's Paul. What can you do? Yeah, so this is clearly that's even, I would say. Can come out on top. It will really match up based. It will come down to luck again. Once you reach a certain level of competition, some games will just be decided by luck. That's Pokemon for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Also because, and then I hope I'm not sure about all my matchups yet. But I'm really looking forward to this season. I think I can make it far. Like, I think I do have the ability to go far in this league, but others do as well, and there will be like little factors deciding that, and maybe I find out I don't enjoy my team and it doesn't suit me after all, and then we'll be in a totally different spot. So we'll see how the season goes. I definitely think everybody or a lot of people have good chances at making it to the top.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think we have a really stacked roster and a lot of great battlers. So it will definitely be really great to see who actually will make it far. And as you say, like when it comes down like matchups and just little bit of luck might get you really far. Who only time can tell. But you already said like a lot of great coaches. But is there one that you think sticks above the rest?
We have a couple of them. Ape, so Aberforth, obviously well-known Smogger Ubers players. Like the Smogger players, despite not maybe drafting or prepping being their strongest part, they're all such solid players all around. Like in battle, they always find a way to outmaneuver you. It's the same with people like Gypsy, Maddie, and Zazo. But that's what makes them so good. In prep, they have also stepped up their prep because they have the experience in draft format. But Aberforth is definitely getting there. He has like 3 or 4 seasons, I think complete seasons in draft leagues now.
Yeah,
but not
around that.
So he's getting pretty used to prepping as well. We obviously have people like Rob Jr. and X12 who are great ladder players as well. But the one person I would put above them is just because of his draft league performance and his like sheer consistency in every draft league he plays. We have Chris Togor. Really liking. I love how he preps. I love how he plays. It's pretty funny dude to watch. I like his team so far. Apart from the one Mon he drafted first, it's garbage. Don't draft it. It's like straight bad.
You may say what it is. I don't mind.
I may. Okay, it's Starmie. Don't draft Starmie. It's like hot garbage. Get Blastoise and an offensive psychic type. Like get Blastoise and Alakazam. Never get Starmie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think there are different opinions on that Mon, but we will see how he uses it. But yeah, I think.
I suppose I'll lose to it this season. That's usually what I do. It's still trash. Don't draft it. But I would put Chris at the top.
Yeah, for sure. I think Chris has like the habit of ending up in 3rd place, like in every league he is in, and also he pretty much in Gen 6 he was.
But he wants to break this streak.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Shadi will never win a championship, but Chris has it in it.
Yeah.
So he can do it. I believe. I trust.
Yeah. And people were like in Gen 6 especially they were calling him like the berry guy. He would bring like an average of 2 berries a game, I believe.
I can do that too.
Yeah,
I can do that too.
Me too.
I played a game where I at least think I had 5 berries on my mons and each of them popped. It was beautiful.
Yeah, I think I also in my last season in UPC I think I just was counting how many berries I brought. I think there were 11 weeks. I think I brought over 20 berries. It was crazy.
Yeah, Merc did that too.
Yeah.
In last GPC season when he won, like he had on his spreadsheet, he had a berry counter.
Yeah, it was really nice. So, I think that will pretty much wrap up the interview. So, just to round it off, is there any way the viewers can get a hold of you? YouTube channel, Twitter channel, something else?
Obviously, my YouTube, Risepool. It should be linked somewhere, or it should be tweeted out, I guess.
Yeah, it will definitely be in the description.
I mean, I just upload league stuff. I will actually consistently upload CPC. It's not the GPC. I know. Don't upload. Get over it. No, but I consistently upload my CPC matches. I'm really hyped for this. I fixed my mic issue. I have no background noises now, or not as much at least. So they're definitely looking forward to that. Apart from that, reaching me obviously by Twitter, wherever you wanted that. Yeah, I think.
Okay, that's fine. So that wraps up this interview. We will be back tomorrow, maybe even today, depending how we will spread out the interviews with some more interviews. So I will see you guys later.
Can I say something else?
Yeah, sure. Say something.
Happy birthday, Jolt.
Yeah, only some certain people will understand, but yeah, that's it for now, guys. Bye.
See you.